Hey everybody, I am back again with another toy review. This time it is the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Movie 1 Casey Jones. This is the ultimate version. He was originally released with Raphael in a trench coat in a 2-pack. This is a single release, which has a very nice box here. Some nice photography and stuff going on. I personally like these single releases a lot because it comes jam-packed with a lot of really cool accessories and stuff, which you can see here. He has a lot of stuff here. Actually, the majority of this stuff was actually already released in the 2-pack with Raphael. There are slight variations to the colors on these items, but nothing really new sculpt-wise or anything. The two new items that come in this package are this Casey Jones mask, which is really cool. Casey can hold that in his hand like he had just taken it off or something, or is going to put it on. And then this unmasked face, which is really nice. I think they did a great job sculpting this. Fans really wanted this a lot. There's another version of this coming out soon, and without the vest and stuff. It's a like relaxed farm, hanging out the farm, Casey Jones, and he comes with April and her different outfit from that scene, so that will be really cool. So here you can see that the massive version of the head is exactly the same as the first release. I'm going to actually pop the head off, and the head pops up very easily on this version. This is the original release of Casey, and the coloring is actually different on the mask. The new one is a little more yellow, and I think, I don't even know what color it is, like a beigey white. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. But yeah, NECA does that a lot when they re-release stuff. They make the colors slightly different so you can tell the difference between the releases. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, the heads pop off and on very easily. And that's nice fit. Really great look on this guy. I'm obviously going to be displaying the new version with the unmasked head, because that's what I've been waiting for. The other big difference in this release compared to the original is the new elbow articulation. You can see right away how different that look is here. You have a double and a separate piece in the middle there. This one is just kind of like got a sleeve type of deal hanging over the arm here. It's actually a new sculpt, it looks like, compared to that. So a lot of fans wanted that to happen. Really, it didn't bother me too much on the original release, but I could see why they did it. It's a lot more aesthetically pleasing that way, I think. I mean, other than that though, nothing else is really too different. Skin tone on the figure is slightly different on the new one compared to the old one. I think the new one's a little darker. Like there's like more of a wash on the pants on this new one. They're a little lighter. Old one's a little darker, a little more yellow kind of going on here. You can see there's definitely some slight variations going on color-wise with this figure. Like I said, no real sculpting differences though. So that's that for that. The knees are the same. They didn't really change anything. I didn't really think it needed changes, to be honest. Like I said, I didn't really think the elbows needed changed either. But there we are, and they did it. So one of the things I noticed right away is like the hand colors are a little different. This is the newer one here on the left. The one on the right is the original. It's a lot lighter. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but definitely darker, and some of them actually look a little better than others. I'm not sure which I'm more of a fan of. I think maybe the new one I like a little more. Yeah, he comes with a bunch of different hands. We'll get into that right now. So he comes with these closed fist ones for punching. And they swap out pretty easily. You just gotta wiggle them just like that. And he's got this pointer hand like that. I like that one. There you go. Like that. And then we can switch out this other one here. Let's see. Like this one here. You could have him holding that mask I showed you. Let me get that. Now this is something to be careful with. Mine started coming apart here. So I'm gonna eventually, when I get the time, to glue it back together. It's not too bad though, but I think that looks pretty damn cool. Like that. You could have him holding up the mask here. Looks pretty sweet. Holding that. And pretty cool, Mr. Casey. I like it. Alright, so that's a cool accessory right there. I'll get that out of the way. Let's get these pointing hand out of here and get some other ones going here. Put Casey here. This is more of a smaller grip. There's ones that I like more open, like that one I had holding the mask. This one also, that's more open. The whole, like the baseball bats and the the hockey sticks and stuff like that. So you get two of those and two of the tighter grips, and then the punching hands, the pointing finger. You get lots of sets of hands for Mr. Casey Jones. I'm gonna put him in the background for a minute. Get rid of this other head. You guys saw the hands, and here's the bag. Same exact bag that came with your first release. No, again, just slight paint variations. This isn't even that big of a variation. It's not too different. Not a really big deal, but it's nice. It's hollow. It's squishy plastic. All the weapons fit inside. Casey can grab them out pretty easily. You can just shove everything in there. I might be putting that in there wrong. I don't know. Try to get, there we go. There, I got them all in there now. I wonder if you could maybe hang his mask off this here. That looks pretty friggin' awesome. So then, you know, you can put all these in here. Like I said, the head pops off easily. Now it's giving me top of time. There we go. Pop that off and just put this over his shoulder like that. He can hold all his accessories like that. And that would look really awesome. Let's stand him up. You can see that looks really sweet. Lots of awesome stuff for Casey to battle with. Love it. So that looks pretty sweet. I'll take that off. I'll show you guys comparison of the different weapons here real fast. Okay, so like I said, this is new. It did not come with the other Casey release, so that will not be part of the comparison. Here is the golf club. Not much is different about that. I did notice on this original release, they didn't paint it as nicely as this new one here. Let's see. The interesting thing is that on the original here on the right, you can see the dots I like the little holes in the bottom of the golf club a little bit better. So there's that. They have their pros and cons going on here. All right, so that's that and that. Baseball bats. The interesting thing about them is that I feel like the texture on, I'll just get one each. I don't need both of them up here. The new one, I feel like the texture is a lot more prevalent on it compared to the first release, which is over here. And the first release is actually a bit darker paint-wise than the new one. So it's pretty cool. I like having the variations of the baseball bats. That's pretty nice. Because, you know, wood is different a lot, so you'll have that. Here's the cricket bat here. Again, the new one. You can really see the detail a lot more in the wrap on the cricket bat here. For some reason, the original one's a little muddled with the paint. I don't know if they put it on too thick or what, but you can really see what I'm talking about here. This one on the left here compared to the right, there's just a lot more detail popping out on this new one. So it looks really good. Hockey stick, same thing with the paint. It's a little darker. Actually, I take that back. The originals, the one's a little darker. This one's actually reversed from what I was talking about. The original release with the hockey stick, I can see the details a lot better in the wrap. You can see the wrap here, a lot more prevalent. It's like muddled. Like whoever's doing the paint on some of these is maybe applying too much. I don't know. Then there's one more. The old goalie stick here. You see the wash is a bit different. This new one's a lot brighter. Old one's a little more dirty looking. Not sure which one I prefer on this one, to be quite honest. Both pretty similar, not too different. Yeah, I'd say again, the new one, the wash, really doesn't block out the detail in the wrap too much. I think the old one is kind of hiding those beautiful details in the wrap and stuff. So I think they really fixed the issue with that. It really wasn't too much of an issue, but you know, I feel like they improved upon it. Articulation again is the same as the original one. It's the standard ball joint head, ball joint shoulders. I do wish they would have made this white, as it was the same way on the original figure, and they didn't improve upon that. But I mean, his arms are hiding it most of the time. It's not a deal breaker. Articulation in the elbow, not too bad with this new version here. Still moves fairly well. Doesn't feel like it's gonna pop out or anything. It's not hard to move. Articulation on all the hands is really good. Nothing's tight at all. It's even too loose. Then there's the waist articulation, nice and clicky. Leg articulation in the hips, it's nice. Doesn't go too far out, but just enough. Oh god, I didn't just screw him. There we go. You just gotta work your way with these things. It even goes outward like that, inward. That's pretty nice. Knee articulation. You got that. Like that way. And that one like that way. I think the tightest articulation on this figure is probably in the knees. Foot articulation, not too bad. Paint is coming off. They did paint the joint here white around the sock. Should have made that white, just like the up here. Not sure why they didn't fix upon that. But, oh well. I mean, most of the time, you'll have this guy standing down, so his boots will cover that up. Trying to see if there's any differences in the wash. Yeah, actually the paint on the boots on the new one is a bit more shiny. I don't even, are those boots? I can't tell. I think they're like high tops, I guess, huh? Yeah, you can see here the high tops on this new figure are shiny, whereas the original Casey has like a flat matte type of look. It's interesting. Again, like I said, NECA does these little things. You can even see here like the color of the pants. They are definitely different. This original one has more of a yellowish hue to it than the new one does. So that's about it for the Ultimate Casey Jones figure. Thanks for watching, guys. It's probably maybe my last review for the year. I guess a Happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2022.